will Jimmy Garoppolo throw another pass for the 49ers? I'm under the impression he hasn't thrown a ball since he left the game in Tennessee. We'll see if he throws one today and Wednesday. So he could throw one today. Do you think he'll throw a pass today or ever again in a Niners uniform?
All right, let me two-part that real fast. Firstly, I don't think he should. I don't see how it helps him. I don't see so he's at an if stage right now.
Right.
And he's at an if stage where Kyle Shanahan, he has to come out to this Niners team and say, this will be your quarterback going into the playoffs. The players deserve to have that vision going forward, that sense of security. Okay, this is the plan. Players need that. So I feel like we have to turn this over to Lance, whether we want to or not. I just don't see how Jimmy's thumb is going to be 100%. So from Jimmy's perspective, why would he deteriorate the tissue in his thumb by trying to scrape this out on a team which will not get to the Super Bowl with him? And next year is really going to be his year again, where he'll have surgery. So I don't see what the benefit of him throwing a pass today would be, other than ego, to silence the masses, essentially, or to create more controversy.
I mean, if him and his camp thought that he could play against the Rams, win, look good, even with this injury, I think he'd play. But I think he's looking at what happened in Tennessee. He did not play well with this thumb injury. And no one gave him the benefit of the doubt. Not the media, not his team. Everyone was like, yeah, you blew that. It's your fault. And I think his camp is thinking, okay, well, if that's how it's going to be, then maybe he shouldn't play. Maybe he should sit out because no one's going to – his trade value, his market value won't go down because he had a 5-week thumb injury in January. No one will care. It'll be healthy when free agency starts. But if he plays and stinks it up and is consistently the reason the Niners lose and essentially should be benched, that changes things. Now he's like a backup quarterback, and I don't think they want to let that happen. So I just don't think – I think it is a business decision. I know he's hurt, but – I know we can play through it too. Doesn't mean it'll look pretty, but he did play through it in Tennessee. And I think he's thinking, I don't need to do that again. That didn't go well for the team. It didn't go well for me. I'm just going to sit this one out. And if the Niners feel that Trey Lance isn't ready, that's their fault. That's their fault. It's not my problem. And you know what? This whole organization won't be my problem in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, if he doesn't play in this Rams game, it's over permanently.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing is Jimmy Garoppolo.
Think he'll practice this week?
Do I think he will practice this week?
Yeah. Do you think he'll practice this week?
Yes, I do. I do. Only reason I think that he practices is so that he and his camp have all the information necessary to make that business decision. Literally, how does it actually feel when you throw? Is it something you can play with? And if he says no, then that's it. Now, the flip side is maybe they already have their answer. And if they already have their answer as to the condition of his thumb, whether it's from the doctor or his own personal feelings on it, the pain index, whatever, then no, he will not practice. But if they have any question in their mind that they can increase his stock by him playing, then I think he at least tests it out with some throwing.
Certainly. If he thought he could increase his stock by playing injured, he would. But I don't think he thinks he can.
So if he practices this week, I think he pushes it to the end. What do you think?
He'll sneak in a walkthrough at the very end.
Exactly.
Nate says, are you in the BR Niners community? I don't even know what that is. Bleacher Report? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. You tell me. What are the odds of Juice catching the ball if he would have just kept running and catching the ball traditionally, not defending Jimmy? I think that was an overthrow. I don't think there was anything Juice could have done on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice, I guess, that Juszczyk was continuing running. But the reason he stopped Juszczyk is he was trying to make it an easy completion on his quarterback. He knew he had a wide open slot or shot at the end zone. He knew he was uncovered. So he did what I thought was right. He set himself up as a basketball hoop, basically, just hit the backboard. That's all that Jimmy had to do. He was like, just lay that baby out, basically. Just dump that in the basket. And then all of a sudden, it was this launch over his head. So that's definitely on Jimmy. Good question, though.